Tell me if you can relate to this. Do you ever get a sense that you're on track, but you're not sure you are? Like you doubt yourself. Like you go, no, I really think I'm on the right track, but then you still second guess yourself. Just type in a two if you're a second guesser. Okay. Not a first guesser, but a second guesser. And that was me. Okay. But it all kind of came together, and I didn't trust it yet because after all my years of pain and struggle, success and failure, attempt after attempt, um, I just couldn't believe that it could click so easily, but it did. And when it did, then I started to feel calmer and confident. And it's like I had the answer all along. I was right the whole time. And I think back now of 20 years of suffering and struggling and doubting and ruminating and overthinking and analyzing and journaling and second guessing and talking and on and on and on and on. And I was on the right track the whole time. And so for me, hope and inspiration came. My why returned. That was another thing. I was searching for my calling, trying to find my purpose, and I realized you don't search for your calling. Don't try to find your purpose. Your calling and your purpose finds you. And the reason that you haven't found it and it hasn't found you is probably because you're pretending to be somebody that you're not. And so when I was able to be myself, that's where the hope and inspiration came. The why, the purpose, the calling. And I knew I was on the right track. And because I could see it so simply and clearly, I could show others how simple real transformation can be. And if you talk to any of the guys, if you talk to anybody I've worked with, they'll tell you how simple this transformation can be. Renew your mind. And my hardest job, and I get a lot of flack for it, people give me a hard time. They go, it can't be that simple. And I understand because if you told me how simple it could be, like Bob Proctor was telling me that I would not accept, right? I couldn't accept the idea that it was simple. And my hardest job working with people, I always say, I said, you got the easy job. Working with me is easy. I give you directions and instructions on what to do to clear all this up. And you just got to do what I tell you to do. I'm the one that's got the hard job because I got to convince you how simple and easy this really is. A lot of people say, I can't believe it happened in 30 days. And then, of course, the other people, the skeptics and the naysayers, and the people like me who struggled and strived and strayed for 20 years, the critics, and I would have been one of those critics, I would have said, yeah, easier said than done, because I tried hard for all kinds of things and nothing really seemed to change. And so I built this book as a remedy. I built this reset process as a formula, a prescription, and I designed it all with the experience I'd accumulated along the way. I always say, like Bob said, none of this information is mine. None of this information, I've just organized it in a way because I didn't know at the time, all that confusion and all the suffering and reading and all the pain that I had caused and carried around, I was investigating and discovering, and I forgot how intelligent I was. And it was my intelligence that really brought it all together for me because I was, like I said, I wasn't going to quit. I was earnest.